Afternoon, actually, guys. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I don't even know if it's still morning. Hold on. Yeah. Well, excuse me. Good morning. It's not afternoon yet. How y'all doing? I'm back. I'm back.
I'm sorry. I know you're back. I did not mean to.
Oh yeah. Hold on.
Man, just look at it.
Where's
You ain't finding nothing like that here. You see how pretty the thing is?
Yeah, man.
Beautiful.
I see it. So looking at to have to show me some stuff right quick. How y'all guys doing, man? I'm back. Your boy is back. I am. I'm back, but my wife's not back yet. She's still sick. So y'all pray for her. Hopefully she'll be A1 tomorrow and everything else. So I'm doing this via camera on my phone because for one, I got my daughter using my computer because she was like, "Pop, I need to do something," and I understand. So because her computer is going slow, and second of all, I felt like it'd be more personable talking to y'all like this. So if you saw the title, it's the truth. We're gonna talk about 23 Baltimore schools currently right now being sued because these kids cannot do basic math. Yeah, I just said it. Now, if you don't know about the Baltimore schools is a, how can I put this? Predominantly son, man, son, woman country on city. Okay. They are expected to be of excellence, right? Well, that's not the case because right now people are trying to find out how in the world that you got 23 schools where you got children that cannot do basic math. Now I'm going to play a clip of what they're talking about on here. And this is fair use, so I could do the audio part. I'm going to play where you got these 23 schools, public schools, discussing how they're not proficient in math. All right, give me 1 second. And I'm doing this off my wife's phone. I was well playing the audio. So let me see if I could play this audio right quick. Again, this is fair use.
It's the President's Day sales event, and we're celebrating Ford's great leaders, like the all-time best-selling SUV Ford Explorer. Ford
Good morning, brother.
F-Series, America's best-selling trucks 46 years straight, and the go-anywhere, do-anything Bronco Sport. But hurry, inventory is moving fast, and the President's Day sales event won't last long. For a limited time, military, veterans, and first responders get an additional $1,000 appreciation cash.
Baltimore City is facing a devastating reality as the latest round of state test scores are released.
Our Project Baltimore team analyzed the results, and as Chris Papps reports, there's a shocking number of city schools where not a single student is doing math at grade level.
I see the brightness of Baltimore kids.
It's now been more than a year
We're not living up to our potential.
since Giovanni Patterson made national headlines by suing Baltimore City schools for failing to properly educate generations of students.
We
Took the state math test Baltimore
are funding our own.
Hey man, y'all, hold on.
Exclusively with an assault. After 11 months of fighting for accountability, two Loudoun County.
All right, give me 1 second, guys. Let me go back to this. I had it pulled up. Yeah, they is. They still is. I gotta get to the part where he was talking.
It's the President's Day
Give me
sales
1
event,
second.
and we're
Trying to do
celebrating
this on my
Ford's
wife's
great
phone.
leaders, like the all-time best-selling SUV.
Her
40
phone is
Explorer.
smaller than mine, so
Ford
I got these
F-Series,
fat fingers.
America's best-selling trucks 46 years straight, and the go anywhere, do anything Bronco Sport. But hurry, inventory is moving fast, and the President's Day sales event won't last long. Get 2.9% financing for 60 months, plus 1,000 low APR cash on F-150.
Baltimore City is facing a devastating reality as the latest round of state test scores are released.
Our Project Baltimore team analyzed.
Also, y'all got 100 miles in the car.
Okay.
Thank you.
The brightness of Baltimore kids.
It's now been more than a year
We're not living up to our potential.
since Giovanni Patterson made national headlines by suing Baltimore City schools for failing to properly educate generations of students.
Now I want y'all to think about this. Baltimore, Maryland is right next door to the District of Columbia, right? DC. You would think a city of Baltimore would have the funding, would have the support, would have the ability to make sure that all of their kids that's going to their schools can be able to do basic math at grade level. Now, it's bad enough when you're in a major city or a little town or whatever town you're in, and your kids going to school, and they may have maybe 1 or 2 schools that isn't up to par for grade level. But when you're talking about 23 schools, there's an issue here. What is the hell is going on? Read some of these comments here. Unified TV said Baltimore is still having issues with education. A few years ago, when the story came out about the student with the 1.1 on 13 GPA, or maybe it was lower, and he wasn't even the lowest in the class. No, it wasn't. In fact, 2 years ago, the highest guy in the class that had a GPA, I think they did a story, was a 0.8. In fact, this is the same district that has schools where they're not getting proper heat or proper air conditioning for the seasons. So you should be expect that you're not gonna get any kind of results. Plus, these kids are in a crime-ridden neighborhood where once again, city council don't want to crack down on crime. They want to do programs to put the Band-Aid on crime. You can't make this shit up, man. This is why the black community is always failing. It's why I have geared my channel more to promoting what's going on in black and white and other nationalities of America that nobody want to talk about, because there's issues here. Oh, there's a lot. Let's continue.
We, the taxpayer, are funding our own demise.
Patterson was born here. He has seen the failures firsthand. But what Project Baltimore just told him at first rendered him speechless.
My immediate reaction is take your kids out of these schools.
The Maryland State Department of Education has released the 2022 state test results, known as MCAP, Maryland Comprehensive.
This is why parents are now starting to support school choice. Because with school choice, it's not being funded by the government who's charging you a shitload of tax. A lot of these school choices are people that put their personal money in it, or they get a certain amount from the federal government, and that's that. Most of the time it's from a lot of private donors, a lot of people that raise money and stuff to make sure that the school is efficient. It's almost like a private school in a way. But you guarantee your child is going to be put first. They're going to get the results they need. But see, this right here is a tragedy. See, we got all these people running around here worrying about wokeness. That's all you hear about. I gotta be woke, man. I gotta be awake. Black people being oppressed and all this shit and that in the third. Reparations. What about the educational factors that we have access to right now? Do you know, as a black man in America, you have access to education like no other race of culture has? Almost up there with the Indians in scholarships, funding, all this stuff. So you can't tell me you can't get it. It's because these big wigs, even the people of color that's in city council, they want to get money off the top. They don't give a shit about you getting educated. They got their educated. I guarantee you half of them did not even go to the public schools and get educated from over there in Baltimore. I'm just saying. And people don't understand this at all. I mean, I'm trying to put game on people. I'm trying to get people game about this. This is real life. All right, let's continue here, man. Damn. Can't make this shit up, man.
Comprehensive assessment program. Baltimore City's math scores were the lowest in the state. Just 7% of 3rd through 8th graders tested proficient in math. That means 93% could not do math at grade level. But we found in 23 Baltimore City schools, there were 0 students who tested proficient in math. Not a single student.
Is this why you filed your lawsuit, because of outcomes like this?
Absolutely. Absolutely. It just sounds like these schools now have turned into essentially babysitters with no accountability. This is the future of our city.
I wouldn't even say they're baby. Sorry, y'all. Oh, wow. I wouldn't say they're babysitters, because a babysitter will at least make sure the child has his basic needs. These people don't even want to do the basics. Give me a second, guys. Mouth getting dry.
Don't get my cat.
This is why education is so important, guys. This is why school choice should be on every parent's mind. This is why homeschooling should be on every parent's mind. I know there's a lot of mothers that say, well, I work 2 jobs. I'm a single mom. Listen, you can put your child in homeschooling and you will have way more results with them doing it themselves versus going to a school where they ain't essentially learning shit. The teacher just babysitting them. They ain't even babysitting them. I guarantee you, half of those teachers probably be on the phone, not giving a damn. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's a picture that somebody showed on Facebook in my old city where I'm from, where the teacher was sitting there, supposed to be teaching the high school students curriculum, and she was on the phone the whole time damn near. They recorded half of the time she was on the phone. You think that teacher's gonna get fired, this black teacher? Nope, probably not, because, you know, they don't want nobody to say that it's racism involved. Jared Pitts said they also spent $42,000 a year on welfare for each single mom with 2 kids, with the food cost that is $74,000 a year for them to have free food, water, shelter, and schools. Oh yeah, of course. And he says Baltimore spends over $17,000 per student per year. The national average is around $12,000 a year. Japan graduated 99% on $7,000 a year. You know why? Because in Japan, they're disciplined. They come from a nuclear family in Japan. The Japanese, the Asians, they believe in nuclear family. Remember, it goes right back to that shit. They don't believe, they don't honor. Listen, in Japan and in China and in Asia, if you are a single woman, a single mother, and you have a child out of wedlock, you are considered damaged goods in their culture. No bullshit. You are considered damaged goods. And I know this because I was stationed out there for a short time. They consider you damaged goods. They don't give a shit. They like women who are from a particular background, 2-parent home, know how to marry before they carry, and do support the institution of family, and is submissive to their husband, who is going to do what he is supposed to do on his end to make shit run smoothly. This is the same shit that brought America to the point it is now for the first 100+ years before we started switching shit up. Before we start switching shit up, all of a sudden, in the 70s, in the late 60s, especially in the black culture, we the only race of people that tell our young girls, you don't need a man, girl. You can do this all by yourself. What? Really? That's what we promote to our children. Don't have no father, have a baby, and do it on your own. Wow. Then we want to know why kids don't get the benefit of the doubt that comes from single homes and become just complete failures a lot of the time. Because dads are important. Please put that in your head. Let's continue with what's going on. If you're enjoying the show, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Also, too, man, y'all can bless the Cash App, man, if you can. Like Jared, thank you for that Cash App you did. Or you can bless the Super Chat. We're trying to get a goal this month. We're going to try to get back to 300 again. Let's do that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's Friday. Bless it. Or you can do a super thanks. Let's continue.
We got to change this.
Among the list of 23 schools, here's how the numbers break down. 10 of them are high schools.
All right, I'm finna read the high schools right now currently in Baltimore that are sucking and that are failed, that no shit being failed. Achievement Academy. Augusta fails. Savage. Keyword savage. Baltimore School for the Arts. You would think that would be a school of excellence. City Neighbors High. Copping Academy. Lord have mercy. Forest Park. New Era Academy. You know, all these names sound so professional. You would think the schools are fucking on top of the line, right? Reach with the exclamation point partnership. Renaissance Academy. Vivian T. Thomas. I don't know who she is, but if you know what I know, Vivian, I would take my name off that fucking damn school if you're not alive. If your family is alive or whatever, that maybe got honored with that name. I would get my name off that school because it seemed like to me that the people that's running that school don't give a shit about the excellence of your name. Now, let's move on to the middle school. The middle school that is failing us over there in Baltimore. Excel Academy. Independent School Local 1. Joseph C. Briscoe. Yeah, I'm naming your asses out because people need to know how y'all fucking up. Abbott Stone Belmont Elementary School. Dallas F. Nichols Senior Elementary School. Dorothy I. Height Elementary School. Johnston Square Elementary School. Park Heights Academy. Stuart Hill Academic Academy. Samuel Coleridge Taylor Elementary School. And then the elementary / middle school combined. I didn't even know they even had that combined like that in Baltimore. Collington Square, Baltimore International Academy West. And also the middle high schools that I had named earlier, those was Excel Academy, Independent School Local 1, and Joseph C. Briscoe. What is wrong, guys? Y'all got all these prestigious names and y'all can't fucking live up to it? Damn, man. That's like putting lipstick on a pig that just got through waddling and shit.
8 are elementary schools. 3 are middle high schools. And 2 are elementary middle schools. Exactly 2,000 students in total took the state math test at these schools. And not one could do math at grade level.
Think about that. They cannot do math at grade level. That is horrible. That is despicable. You should be ashamed of yourself to say that you're a teacher at these schools or a principal or you even on the city council and you can't even do math at grade level. That means if your ass is been teaching these children math at first grade, that means they barely can count. That is not attractive. That's not good for the child. You set them up for failure. This is why kids like this turns to criminal mindsets. Why not? I can't do math. I'm not getting taught the basics of how to perform in everyday life. People understand. I know school is tiring, okay? I know school is taxing. I agree with you. With the new era of school, it is a pain in the ass because I see what my kids go through. But school is just a stepping stone for you to get the basic essentials to go through life. Because math is important. You need math to count money, bro. Think about that shit. If you don't know how to do math properly, somebody could really fuck you up with money. You know how many people could use you? What's up? Sorry, Tice, thank you very much, bro. I'm glad that you coming through, man. This channel is evolving. Yeah, we want to talk about a lot of these. This channel is going to be evolving slowly into more issues, especially in the black community, white community, in all nationalities, because everybody needs to know what the fuck going on. Baltimore, Maryland, guys. This is the city that's supposed to be prestige, right next to the District of Columbia. This is what they're doing. Your taxpayer dollars ain't doing shit. Oh yeah, it's all on the parents. Exactly. Parents too. Because everybody felt everybody. See what happening when we get to like this, guys. Everybody gets brainwashed. Let me break it down to you what I'm talking about, so y'all get an idea. Okay, the parents get brainwashed by what's going on with city council, because city council says all the smooth shit to make them believe that you're not at fault with your child being in this situation here or being around with that negative attitude. It's the white man behind you. And then they do the victimhood card. And then when the victimhood card settles in, then they start promoting that woke shit that makes everybody jump on board and say, hey, it's not your fault, parent, it's not your fault, children. It's the white man's fault. And then we get to this point to where nobody can't do math, reading, and things of that nature. And this is where it at. Rebel said something real good. He said the parents can't be concerned about what's happening. They have their own lives to lead. They don't care about their children. Exactly. That's always been like that in the community, man. All the time. There's very few parents that got involved, even when I was growing up in the community, man, in Blackistan, that care about their children. Especially baby mama terrorists. They thinking about the next lick, okay? They thinking about how they can get more child support, how they can run game and get more food stamps, or last but not least, find out what man that they can go up here and fuck with and get more money in their pocket. Or if they are working and everything, they want to complain and blame everything on the man's fault, when at the end of the day, they had the control to stop this shit. I understand one mistake, okay? You made a mistake, you had a child out of wedlock. Okay, that happens. But come on now. You can't tell me that you didn't learn after 3, 4, 5, and 6 kids later. You knew what it was. You know what the characteristics are. You know what you need to survive. That's when you should step your game up and fucking demand more. Surround yourself with better people. Shout out to Tyrese, man, for sending $10 cash app, man. Appreciate you, brother. Sir Tice. I appreciate you, Sir Tice. Appreciate it. I mean, I'm just being honest. Me and my wife talks about this all the time. Accountability. And this is what happens. The children being failed by all levels. Nobody wants to be accountable. It's like pass the potato. I don't want that shit. No, I don't want that accountability shit. No, I don't want that shit. And that's why we're here now. That's why these children are failing. They are failing miserably. You can't tell me that the city of Baltimore, with all the attractions it has, with all the soul food places and good eateries and shit like that, besides the high crime where you got to walk around in a bulletproof vest every other place, I digress. You can't tell me you ain't got the money to make these children have a better access to education. You can't tell me you don't have the money to fix this problem. No, you don't want to fix the problem. Because if you did, you would have done it by now. And then it goes to education on the parents' part. These children, parents are so ignorant. Yeah, I said this shit. They're ignorant to the fact of the matter is they don't know how to demand more. Get you new city council. It's okay to go conservative for a fucking once in your life. Demand accountability. Or get a blue dog conservative. Somebody that could go in there, blue dog Democrat if you got to, since you're so scared to go and vote conservative or independent. Go ahead on, step your game up, get people involved that cares about the community. That's not saying it. You got the same dude that's the district, I forgot his name, Amunde or whatever his name is. He the one that beat that black girl Kim Classic, I think her name is. Yeah. Beat the brakes off of, because you know why? Because they still love that dude. And he's been shitting on them for years. Just like James Brown stunt double, Maxine Waters over there in California, still shitting on the same district. Don't even live in there no more. Got a damn mansion 3 or 4 districts over. But they don't care. Because I don't know what it is, man. Blackistan is so damn ignorant. We just want to keep it trill. We want to keep it real. Man, I gotta vote for her, man. That's my mom and them said she one of the realest. She was there doing the civil rights movement. She was there doing riding the king beating. Man, fuck all that. She was there, but look what the fuck she's done. Nothing. You stealing shit. You still broke. Your kids is failing. Give me an example where these same politicians that's been holding down these seats in these cities for 30, 40 years, what have they fucking done besides get a plaque and a fucking smiley face every fucking 5 or 6 damn years? Oh, excuse me, every 2 years. Because, you know, someone get that gala and be dressed up and smiling and shit. Nothing. Because if they did do something, we wouldn't be having this conversation about their communities. Make no damn sense, man. Shout out to my wife, man. I'm so glad me and my wife chose school choice for our child, for my daughter. Thank God for my wife. Listen, I know a lot of people don't like when I say that I'm glad that I actually married outside of my culture, because my wife put me on game about a lot about family values. And I appreciate her for that. That's why I stand by her 10 toes down and damn near might just slap the shit out of somebody just looking at it the wrong way. But I digress. But either way it goes, she taught me something. She's like, honey, if you want to get quality for our children, we got to look at the places that they're getting the quality from. And that's exactly what we've been doing. That's why my daughter is in a being homeschooled. Nah, education ain't racist. Not in the black community. Shit. Why you think you got so many black women got PhDs and lonely at night holding their pillow? That's another conversation right there. You got some educated fools. I can tell you some stories of some women that I know that's got like 5 or 6 degrees. My wife can tell you some stories of some black women we know got 5 or 6 degrees and still lonely. Got all the education and still lonely and broke. Shit. Or they're lonely and rich. You can't make this shit up, man.
These kids can't do math. You're not preparing them to buy groceries. You're not preparing them to do accounting, to count their own money. You're not preparing them to read contracts and negotiate salaries.
We made the largest investment.
Let me help you out, brother. In Baltimore, most of these kids in this school, you ain't got to worry about them buying groceries. You ain't got to worry about them negotiating contracts, because most of them going to jail. I said it, yeah. They in the streets. People in the streets don't give a fuck about no contract. Shit, it's hard to negotiate a contract if you in a damn cell block. Shit. All right, let's listen to this woke ass senator right quick. Now, this is one of the wokians that swear he doing so much for Baltimore. Let me hear him scream and not even make a lick of sense.
In public education by any governor in our state's history.
Governor Wes Moore, last week, in his first State of the State address, made his feelings about public education clear. It's one of his top priorities.
We can no longer separate our vision for economic prosperity from the duty to make Maryland's public schools the best in the nation.
All right, now this is a black wokian governor. Now, you know, he Democrat. He said he gonna make it the best in the nation. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. The brother got to be a governor for being what? Probably not doing shit. So he's gonna continue to do what? Not do shit. You can't make this up, guys. I don't know why people fall for these guys like this. I mean, I'm being honest. Because if he was gonna do it, make a change, you think the state of Maryland would have voted his ass in as woke as they is? Hell to the nah. Making a change, you gotta talk that they don't like, that I talk. You know what I'm saying? That racist, oppressive talk. pull yourself up by the bootstraps talk. Oh my God, I done had so many people call me a coon. It's a fucking crazy. Oh man, Red Without a Reason. Don't be getting on the topic, man. Atomic, thank you for the support and stopping by, man. Let's continue.
After his State of the State address, Project Baltimore reached out to Moore's office, asking to speak with him about his plan to improve education. Before becoming governor, Moore lived in Baltimore. We want to ask him how he plans to help city students, especially those who attend these 23 schools. Governor Moore's office did not respond, but city schools did send us a statement.
All right, you hear that? Now he said he gonna make this the best school in Maryland. Now he said Maryland gonna be one of the top states that have the best schools. He lived in Baltimore, aka Shitmore. This man got a call from the local news stations asking, "Hey man, what is your plan to make Baltimore and these other major cities in the state of Maryland great again?" You know why he left Baltimore a rebel without a reason? He left Baltimore because he knew he couldn't save that shit. Because he knew that the day and hour he tried to save, the day and hour he wouldn't be governor. That's why he didn't even respond back to that report. He doesn't have a plan because he don't want the plan to make that better. He just saying shit to pacify everybody for the next couple of years. Oh yeah, he's practicing his comedy. I'm guarantee you he'll have another State of the Union talking about how much money he gave the state of Baltimore, the city of Baltimore, and watch and see the city of Baltimore was tell you they took that money and did something right with it, and them kids will still have cold classrooms in the wintertime and hot-ass classrooms in the summertime. I'm just telling you, man, guys like this don't give a shit, man. It's a money game. But these ignorant motherfuckers still keep voting them in. Don't know why. I don't know, man. Maybe it's because they think they look good or something. That's one thing I know about a politician, man. Most of them, you know, they always got that suave look. So if you want to be a politician anywhere in woke city, you got to look suave. You got to talk all professional. You got to say you got like 2 or 3 PhDs and just don't give a shit. Oh, yeah. And make sure you got to have a lot of security and you got to drive a BMW or a Benz. You can't drive a Lexus. Nope. That's going too conservative. Can't drive a Lexus. You can't drive an Acura. You got to drive the following BMW or a Mercedes Benz. And they all got to be 5 Series. Let's continue.
Statement with steps it's taking to improve math scores, including professional development for teachers, summer learning, and an extended...
Yeah.
All right, let me play that one more time.
City schools did send us a statement with steps it's taking to improve math scores, including professional development for teachers, summer learning, and an extended learning period at the end of the day.
Okay, this is what I got upset about. Expanding math professional development for teachers. So you mean to goddamn tell me that you got a teacher teaching my kid that don't know how to teach math either? No wonder they fucking up. That's the blind leading the blind.
Wow.
I mean, am I wrong, guys? Listen to what they saying now. Expanded math professional development for teachers. That's telling me that they are not mentally prepared to teach math to other students, or they don't have the mental knowledge to teach math to these students properly. That is a scary ass thing. That means you just throwing teachers in there just to be throwing them in there. Let me find out that you got the chemistry teacher teaching math. Let me find out that you got the home ec teacher teaching math. Oh yeah, here's my new addition to the family.
No.
Well, she said no, but I don't know. She doesn't want to leave. Shout out to my wife. My wife said no. Oh my god. All right. Well, Joji wanted to say hello. I don't know. Maybe she's a rescue animal. I don't know. I don't get it. Oh my god, my wife is too much, man. Shout out to April. She said no, Joji. Thank you, guys. Hey, everybody saying hooray for the kitty. They're saying the cat needs love too.
No, I do love it, but I can't keep it. I got too many.
We got too many, man. We got a lot of animals, bro.
Want a guinea pig?
We got like 6 animals in this motherfucker, man. It's a lot. We're downsizing on one of them though, because we got we about to move, and I that's a lot of furry animals. All right, let me get back to focus now. Let me focus. Next thing is school learning with a focused academic recovery in literacy and math. Oh, look at that. The kitty got us $5 on Super Chat. You might want to keep his ass. Look at that. Look at you, kitty. She said thank you. She's going to take that and get snacks. Expanded learning period at the end of the day at all schools. Expanded learning period? Shit. You should have been done that. You should have been expanded the learning period for these people, for these children. You should have been at after-school programs. That's what most schools do. 3 days out the week, an after-school program to learn and tutor. Every school has had that to keep their students sharp. So that lets me know y'all full of shit. They said, come on, Rebel, for the kitty. Let's continue.
The statement said, "We're confident these instructional strategies will help us regain the momentum and progress we experienced before the pandemic."
0%. What are you preparing these kids for? Are we expecting these kids to kill off themselves? I mean, we see the number of teen shootings happening just this year.
Oh, you better watch talking like that, brother. You talking that woke shit now. You know, that non-woke shit now. You talking about teens killing themselves. Remember now, black-on-black violence is not a real problem. And if you say it's a real problem, wokians say that's considered racist. You can't be talking like that, player.
Jobs are we preparing these kids for? That's the future.
Within the state testing data, we found 3 additional Baltimore City schools with 0 students proficient in math. One is a school for incarcerated youth. The other 2 are for students with disabilities.
Now, I got something to say about incarcerated youth and disability. There's no excuse for that. Now, incarcerated youth, usually incarcerated youth, that the programs I've heard of people that's been incarcerated in juvenile hall that went to school, even when I was in Carolina, those schools are pretty fucking strict. Okay, they pretty much get down to the lesson. They have these kids disciplined. They really have teachers that really try to prepare them to whenever they get out of trouble, that they actually got a mindset of intelligence. Oh, here you go again. The kitty. Oh, the kitty. Anyway, and then the disability part. The disability children should definitely have a lot of intelligence. So I don't know. This to me seems like there is some misspending of funds. It's like people are in it just for the paycheck, man. Like they are really failing these kids.
Did not include them in the list of 23 schools. It's also worth pointing out, we found an additional 20 schools that had just 1 or 2 students who were proficient in math. We have posted all of these schools on our website, foxbaltimore.com.
After
All right.
11 months of...
Shout out to the cat. The cat was lovely doing its thing. My wife went and got him. Yeah, he's a co-host. Yeah, she's a co-host. Joji is the co-host today. I don't know, man. I never seen a cat like this. She's really yeah. My wife, I don't know. She don't want to keep it, but we'll figure it out, guys. I'll keep you posted, okay? I don't want to lie to you. We'll keep it posted. All right.
This digital age is unbelievable, but not.
All right, so we're gonna go to the next story that's hurting my heart. We're gonna talk about there's some murder trials going on. I know a lot of people ask me because I'm on that on what's going on with crime. I will report more on the murder crimes as soon as I get a chance. First things first, I want to talk about what's going on with. Yeah, they do. They do go viral. People love cats. Yeah. I want to talk about this situation here. This happened in New Jersey. And this is about a little young girl named Adriana Kutch. I'm gonna play the what happened with her for y'all, and then we're gonna go and read the article because, like I said before, my condolences to the family of Adriana Kutch. So let me see if I can find it here. All right, I'm finna play this video about this young girl. It's devastating. Again, this is fair use. That's why I'm only playing. You can't see the video. You can only see. What up, Maurice? I'm back, brother.